How to make sunscreen. Nowadays, a deep, dark tan is not always associated with a healthy individual. Sunlight is known to cause a variety of skin issues, including cancer and wrinkles that appear before their time, according to studies. Sunscreen creams offer exceptional skin protection, but protective apparel like helmets, trousers, and long-sleeved shirts is the most effective barrier against these harmful rays. There are two main categories of sunscreen lotions available, those that penetrate the skin's outermost layer to absorb UV radiation and those that cover the skin's surface to physically block UV rays. A sun protection factor, SPF, rating indicates to the buyer how much protection the product offers from ultraviolet B, UVB, radiation. How much longer it takes for protected skin to redden in response to sunlight compared to unprotected skin is the sun protection factor, SPF, of a product. If a person's skin would normally become red in just 10 minutes without sunscreen, they may extend their time in the sun by 15 times, or 150 minutes, by applying an SPF 15 product. Basic ingredients. Every sunscreen recipe calls for a unique blend of natural and synthetic components. Formulations are often designed with a particular sun protection factor, SPF, rating or target audience in mind. Avobenzone, more often known as Parsol 1789, is a synthetic substance used in products all over the world to protect against ultraviolet A, UVA, radiation. Benzophenone and oxybenzone are two more synthetic chemicals that offer broad-spectrum protection by absorbing ultraviolet radiation. Formerly used in sunscreens, PABA, para-aminobenzoic acid, is now supplanted by patamate O, a derivative of PABA, since it might irritate the skin of certain individuals. Octyl methoxycinnamate and menthol anthranilate are two further synthetic compounds with a wide scope. One common component of broad-spectrum sunscreens is titanium dioxide, a mineral found in nature. Instead of absorbing ultraviolet radiation, titanium dioxide disperses it, making it effective. In the higher SPF ratings, it provides a whitening effect comparable to zinc oxide, albeit it is not as opaque. Lotions containing antioxidants and titanium dioxide have a longer shelf life because they reduce the rate of oil oxidation. Vitamins E and C, rice bran oil, and sesame seed oil are a few examples of natural antioxidants. When it comes to natural antioxidants, green tea is another popular choice. Aloe and chamomile are two of the many modern sunscreen ingredients that help soothe and hydrate the skin. How sunscreen lotions are made. Some sunscreens may have their production, bottling, and shipping done all in-house, while others may outsource some of these tasks. Here we have an example of a completely automated manufacturing process that incorporates elements of both methods. Step 1. A process known as reverse osmosis is used to purify water. The process of reverse osmosis removes salts and other contaminants from pure water molecules by applying pressure to the water as it passes through a semi-permeable membrane. This allows for the extraction of new, pure water. Step 2. Components are sourced outside and combined with purified water by the final formulations recipe. Each ingredient's precise measurement is documented on a vat sheet along with the recipe. From the original 10-gallon formula used during development to higher volumes for commercial usage, the measurements are adjusted. Step 3. Creating the storage units. The sunscreen canisters are made of plastic at a blow molding plant. Outside of the organization is where this is done on occasion. The process of blow molding involves the extrusion of thermoplastics, plastics that become pliable when heated and solidify upon cooling, into a tube, which is then inserted into an open mold. To create a seal, the parison is pinched at the base and then the mold is wrapped around it. The container's form is achieved by blowing compressed air through the top, which causes the pliable plastic to expand and adhere to the interior walls of the mold. Step 4. The containers are then transported to a printing plant, where they are imprinted, and sometimes stamped, with logos and product details. Thin metal foil is stamped onto the container's surface in the shape of the design, which is typically a logo, during the stamping process. After that, they put the printed or branded containers away for later use. Step 5. Assembling the pots. The filling method makes use of 5 stainless steel tanks that can hold a maximum of 1,000 gallons, 37,841 1 liters. A separate sterile room is used for filling, and it has a conveyor system with numerous arriving tracks. Operators keep an eye on the automated procedure. Containers and lids are transported to the fill room by use of conveyor tracks. Stainless steel pipes carry the sunscreen lotion from the vats to pressure filling equipment, which precisely fills each container with the correct amount of lotion by inserting a retractable nozzle. Step 6. Finishing up the bottles. The majority of containers are automatically sealed as they move through the assembly process. To make distributing the sunscreen a breeze, some containers come with closures that include pumps. As soon as the containers exit the fill phase, operators must manually assemble these pump covers. Shipping. The containers are packed in 12-pack boxes and ready to be pelletized. They are then shrink-wrapped to ensure they are transported to distributors in one piece. Waste and byproducts. The plastic byproducts of the container molding process are cleaned and recycled for further use in the molding process. The imperfect containers that make it through the printing process are sent to other businesses to transform into things like patio sets. What you need to manufacture, share with us.